Hey everybody, we just left Crystal Springs a few minutes ago. We are heading toward Apalachicola in Florida. It was great. What did we go do, guys?
Manatees.
What did y'all see?
See manatees.
Are you hiding?
No.
Oh, I think Jack's hiding a little bit. Maggie, tell me what you got to see.
Manatees.
And tell us about them.
They have rough skin like sandpaper.
How about you, Jack? Give us your experience.
Which one did we name that had the
Dot.
Dottie. Yeah.
She
What
got hit by a boat
How could you tell?
because they were indents in her skin and they were deep.
Yeah,
They were about 2 inches deep.
Yeah, where the propeller had rolled right across the back of her back.
Well, at least she survived. That's good.
Yeah. How many did we see today? Probably 3 or 4, huh?
Yeah.
It was actually 5
And
we
up
saw.
in the bushes, we saw some making a lot of splashes and stuff.
Yeah, I thought that possibly there was
Competition.
yeah, there was a hotel or something out there. You know,
They were having a party.
going on. But
There's a party going on.
you know, so if you go out to Crystal River and we rented a boat, a little John boat from Plantation Hotel, a really nice hotel, and then we drove around there. But the one thing I think the key to finding the manatees is to go around the edges of the waterways and look for areas where something is rustling in the grass. Because it seemed like every time we would see the manatees, it'd either be coming up in the middle, which was hard to find them, or they would be, I think, eating the grass at the bottom of the at the water where the grass meets the water line, and I think they're eating the roots or whatever, and they would just roll and roll and roll. But if you stay there long enough, they'll come up to you and pet them. Actually, I had one try to sit in my lap. You know, which is they're
Well, you were
they're
walking
pretty.
on your knees.
I was walking on my knees. The water kind of does get shallow in there. You know,
Squishy.
it's squishy. The bottom of it is a lot like walking in. I wouldn't even say mud. More like
It's kind of grassy and
Slime.
a lot of grass,
Like
not as much
slime.
sand.
not sand. It was like smushy, grassy mud.
Yeah, definitely. I think if you're walking on the bottom there,
And trying to get a mud bath.
just expect a neat experience. Yes.
And
That's the
wore
best I could say.
wetsuits.
Yeah. So when we rented the boat at Plantation, they made us wear wetsuits. I think it was not because of the temperature of the water, but because of the bobbing effect where you float. It's hard to drown in a wetsuit, I'm assuming. I don't know if that's a fact. They're the thick ones that make you float. It's very hard to dive to see a manatee, too, in a wetsuit without a weight belt. So, but anyway, once you get in the water, they come right up to you. They're not as docile as say a key deer, which will come right up to you. But they definitely are out there, and quite beautiful creatures, very docile. The water, though, was one of the things we were surprised with. When I told the kids about Crystal River, that river, the water is like looking in a glass of gin. I mean, it's just absolutely beautiful. But the water in the bay, where in Crystal River Springs, it was muddy and green. A lot of murk in it. And I don't know if it was just today, but I think last time I went about 20 years ago, it was the same way. So anyway, for Rolling with the Whitneys, I'm Chad, and we're out rolling again. Check out this car we got.
It's fancy.
It's fancy. It's
Oh,
a
look at all those
Ford
things.
Explorer
Lots of buttons.
And they just got
Limited.
just got it in the day before
Put
we
it
got
down here.
rented it.
Fancy, fancy.
Yeah.
Put it down here.
Hello.
And
Fancy.
it's got air conditioning for your butt. And I can
And
tell you, I've
heater.
never had air conditioning before just for my seat. It is absolutely a clever invention. I will tell you, it creates strange feelings when your butt is being air conditioned independently of the rest of your body. So,
And it has a heater, which I'm sitting on the heater.
you got yours turned on heater, Maggie?
Yes.
All the way up.
All right.
All
Say
right.
bye.
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 Bye.